What's up, boys? It's your boy Social with Emeka back here with another banger video. And today's video, I'm going to be ranking pickup openers from the worst to the best. You know how some openers instantly make her smile, and then some openers just make her roll her eyes and walk away because she finds it cringe. In today's video, I am ranking the worst to the best way to actually approach and start a conversation with a woman that you find attractive. From the cringe pickup lines that kill attraction to the confident approaches that actually work. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to say to that girl that you've always liked. So without any further introduction, let us jump into the video. Everything here is all random. Like, I haven't had a chance to go through all of this, so I'm just going off of my experience and my knowledge and expertise. So the first one is what's up. So you see a girl for the first time, let's say at the mall, and you say, hey, what's up, or what's up. If you use it the way I use it, then it's good. But if you're just asking her what's up, as in you want to know what's up with her, that's bad. So how I use this is, hey, what's up? Like, you know, hey, what's up? But usually there's a statement after hey, what's up. Hey, what's up is usually used to get her attention. If you use that, probably you don't have anything to say. You're just trying to keep it simple because it is what it is. You know, you just had to say something because you found her attractive. Then this is just decent game. You know, you're just an average guy, decent game. You probably are not in the best mood that day, and you know, this was all that came to you, and instead of just letting that opportunity pass, you just had to say something. Hey, what's up? It's just average game. Okay, it's not trash, it's not weak, it's not strong and elite either. The next one is, can I buy you a drink? There's so many layers to this opener right here, and I see a lot of guys doing this at the bars, at the clubs. You see a girl that you don't know her name, you don't know what kind of vibe she has, you don't even know if she's physically you're attracted, and you don't even know if she's a peaceful type of girl, if she's even high quality or whatever. You just lead off with, can I buy you a drink? This is simp behavior plus trick qualities, because make it make sense that you don't know a girl and you're trying to spend your hard-earned money that you put in efforts to make, and you're spending it on a girl. We know you're not that generous. There were guys before you saw that girl at that bar and you didn't offer them a drink, and all of a sudden you're about to buy a girl a drink just because you're trying to get her attention. At this point, you might as well just pay for the box. This belongs to the trick status because you're weak. You're weak and there's something wrong with you, bro. You need to get your game right. And if you're still doing this in 2025, bro, there is no saving you. I swear to God, unless you stop, there is no saving you. You look familiar. I've seen a lot of guys who use this pickup line as well. It's old. It works here and there, but trust me, like, this does not solidify your presence in front of her. This does not show your masculine presence in front of her. So you don't want to use this, but at the same time, if you don't have any other thing to say, you look familiar is a go-to option that is not trash, not weak, it's not good, and it's not strong, and it's not elite either. So it belongs to the decent category. It's just decent, you know. First of all, we all know that this is cap. We know that you're lying. You just like the girl, you don't know what to say, and you just play it safe. You look familiar. This is something I've seen a lot of guys use. I personally have not used this. Even when I didn't know what I was doing, you know, I never used this line, you look familiar. But if it still works for you, that's fine. But I know it doesn't really work. It doesn't show charisma. It doesn't show any masculine frame. It doesn't make you look interesting or even get the girl curious to get to know you. You look familiar. Opening up a conversation with that just would not lead you to a very solid standpoint with the girl. So a situational opener, you comment about what's happening. So probably a situation that you both are in, or an environment that you're in. So a situational opener example is, let's say you're at the mall and there's a lot of people and you walk up to her, of course not directly. This situational opener is a very subtle, it's kind of like placing yourself in the same place where she is, and then you make the statement. And you probably say something like, oh, there's a lot of people in the mall today. I didn't expect it to be this packed. And of course, this would warrant a response from her, you know. When you do this just shows that you know what you're doing. I would say this is a strong game, definitely. When you do this, you know what you're doing. You know that it will definitely give you a response, and that's what you're saying. So it's either going to give you a positive response or a negative response, but most likely it will always give you a positive response. The next one is the cheesy TikTok lines. Girls consume TikTok videos more than guys. There's chances that she's probably seen most of those TikTok videos where guys try to raise up girls, and that cheesy pickup line that you're about to use on her, she's heard it multiple times. If you go and use that particular pickup line on her, she would find you to be a corny and a lame guy because you have no originality to yourself, and it just shows that you're a corny ass guy. Of course, you're confident enough to probably, use a pickup line on her, but that just shows that you're corny and lame, which gets you nowhere anyways, so there's no point using it. An example of a cheesy TikTok line is the one where the guy walks up to the girl and he says, "Where did you get that from?" And she says, "What?" And he says, "That smile," or he says, "That beauty," and they add the raised sound, and it sounds all good and fun on social media until you use it and you find out that it doesn't work. Don't use it. This actually belongs to the trash. The next one is, "Hi, how are you?" Unless you're her friend, which most likely you're not, and that's why it's called a cold approach. So you don't really know the girl. You just saw her randomly and you want to get to know her. "Hi, how are you?" is not a strong or elite game. This is something that is just decent. It's not trash and it's not weak either, but it's just decent. "Hi, how are you?" You know what? I take that back. Is this trash or is this decent? It's in between both of them, but I wouldn't place this in decent, to be honest. This is actually decent. It's not trash either. It's not bad, because "Hi, how are you?" it's just genuine, but why do you care how she is? You don't know her, right? But at the same time, you could still pass with it. You could still pass with this, but I don't advise that you use this. Do not use this. The next one is, "Hey sexy, hey beautiful." Oh my god. Treat her like a celebrity and she will treat you like a fan. I know you've heard that before. That is exactly what this is. And this right here belongs to the same status. You never want to lead off with a compliment so weak. "Hey sexy, hey beautiful." It's like you're even sexualizing the girl. This would definitely not get you anywhere. Don't use this. And the next one is awkward car flex. This is for a lot of you guys who have a lot of money. You bought yourself a nice car and now you're trying to flex it. A lot of guys with the Corvettes do this. A lot of guys with the Lambos do this. I see them and it just shows small dick energy. I know you've probably heard girls say this, that a lot of guys who drive fast cars have little dick energy. And the reason why is because they always try to flex their car. That is what they try to lead with, and this is only showing one thing, that you have no personality, you have no charisma. You don't want to do this, bro. You don't want to do this. It's going to be counterintuitive to what you're trying to achieve. It's better if she finds out afterwards, not because you led with it, but you leading with it, it just intrinsically turns her off. You don't want to do this, bro. You want to attract a girl with your personality, with your charisma, with how you look. You don't want to attract a girl with possessions and material things. That's why a lot of you guys actually end up calling girls gold diggers. But you guys are the ones who actually gave them the gold to actually dig. And this actually belongs to the trick status, because your game is weak, my boy. And you definitely need to get your game right and up. You need to book a session with me and I'll teach you every single thing that you need to know with approaching females and actually getting females to find you attractive. Okay. And the next one is the honest approach. And an example of this is, "I don't have a line. I just wanted to meet you." This is honest, genuine, and bold. Why? Because you're bold enough to show vulnerability. You're bold enough to tell her, "Hey, I didn't have a pickup line, I just wanted to meet you." This would definitely make her light This would definitely make her eyes light up for you, because it's like, oh wow, he is confident in his own skin. He is confident being vulnerable. He is confident. He is well grounded. This is elite game, bro. Elite game. It would always have a positive response, unless she is just a jerk, unless she's just a bitch, for the lack of better words. And most of them are actually nice. Just a few of them are actually bitches, and you know, it is what it is. You know that approaching a girl, you need to be genuine, and they see through your eyes, because if you do this 9 out of 10 times, you're having eye contact with that girl. And that is where you get those panties wet, my boy. The next one is the bold statement. You caught my eye. This is definitely elite player status, bro. You caught my eyes. When you have the confidence, when you have the guts, when you have balls to walk up to a girl and make a bold statement, hey, you caught my eyes, it means you're not scared of rejection. It means that you're bold enough to chase what you want when you see it. And this, if she's your type or if you're her type, this would definitely do the job right for you. This is a perfect approach, bro. It means your player status, you know what you're doing. And the next one is, you look cool, I had to say hi. This has to be in between player status and good game, because you definitely know what you're doing. You look cool, I had to say hi. But I'll definitely put this in the good game. You have strong game, my boy. You know what you're doing. You look cool, I had to say hi. It's kind of like, you know, it's subtle with the compliment. You know, you look cool, I had to say hi. It could be her outfit, it could be her accessories, it could be whatever. And the fact that, you know, you're not leading off with a weak compliment such as, hey, beautiful. This shows that you have a lot of personality and a lot of charisma. You're somebody. And for you to be able to spot someone who looks cool means that you yourself, you're cool as well. And this builds curiosity. She'll want to know you. The next one is playful tease. Flirting is actually teasing a girl. So an example of playful tease is, you look like you cheat at Uno. So picture this. You see a girl and you tell her, I don't know why, but you actually look like someone who cheats at Uno. Of course, she's going to, you know, respond by asking, why would you even say that? You don't know me. And then you will probably say whatever it is that made you say that. It's made up, but this is a playful tease. I don't know what it is, but you definitely look like someone who cheats at Uno. It's playful, it's accusatory, but it's not something that serious. It's not deep. It shows that you're a guy who knows how to have fun. You know, it shows that you probably have a friend group and you guys play Uno. It shows that, you know, you're someone who doesn't take life that seriously. And this also presents you in a good light, because now you set up yourself for a great conversation, because she will definitely respond to this one. Trust me, she will respond to this one. And this shows that you know what you're doing. This shows that you've put in a lot of work to build your personality, to build your conversational skills, to build your charisma. And this belongs to the elite level, my boy. You have player status. You know what you're doing for sure. Environmental opener. So for an example, let's say you're at a club and the music is good. Everybody's dancing, having a good time. You see a girl that you actually like, and you go to her and you say, this DJ is actually killing it. This DJ is actually killing it. You're actually observative. You're well grounded to express that observation to a girl that you find attractive. You know, you're not nervously saying something that you're watching some TikTok video or asking her if she wants you to buy a drink for her. This shows that you know what you're doing, my boy. You're definitely elite level. Environmental opener, you know what you're doing. Keep doing it. The next one is the playful challenge. And an example here is, you don't look like you can keep up with me. You see a girl walking and you probably walk close to her, and now you're walking side by side her. And now you say something like, you don't look like you can keep up with me. This shows that, one, you're someone who can have a good time. You're someone who's fun to be around. You probably have friends. You don't take life too seriously. This gives a welcoming energy. It shows that you have good energy. And when you do this, bro, it will definitely give you a good response. And this sets you up for a great conversation. A playful challenge, especially when you tell her something like, You don't look like you will keep up with me. Now she's like, why do you even think that? Or she's probably the competitive type, and now she's even, increasing her pace, and now you're increasing your pace, and now do you see you guys are actually having this good vibe, this good energy? The chemistry is actually there. You don't even know her name yet, but there's good chemistry right there. Like there's connection, like the connection is already there. And she might even be the one asking you for your name, and probably even asking you for your number, because now she definitely wants to hang out with you again. You understand what I'm saying? In playful challenge, this definitely belongs to elite status. This belongs to player status. You definitely want to use the playful challenge. Now, the next one is the direct confidence. You are gorgeous. I had to say hi. Yeah, this definitely belongs to the good game. It's kind of similar to you look cool. I had to say hi. This shows that you're bold. This shows that you're confident. This shows that you're well-grounded. It's not as great as, the playful challenge, the environmental opener. It's just direct. It's just confidence. It just shows that, you're that guy. You actually have a strong game, bro. Can I talk to you? Picture this. You see a girl at the mall and you're asking her, can I talk to you? I've actually said things in line with this. Like, I've asked the girl if I could sit. Yes, it sounds very polite, but the reactions I've always gotten from this have always been negative. It's kind of like you don't want to ask, you want to just do until she shows you that she's uncomfortable with you doing that or saying that. So can I talk to you? You don't need to ask her if you can talk to her. If it's okay for you to talk to her, just talk to her. And if she shows you otherwise that she's not comfortable with you talking to her, then you can stop or walk away. But if you ask her, can I talk to you? That's not a great game, my boy. I would say this is definitely, to be honest, this is actually same status. This is trash. This just shows that your game is trash. Times when I used to do this, my game was actually trash. I had to learn how to stop doing this. Unique compliment. I know we already talked about compliments somewhere, and I think it belongs to the trash as well. Yeah. So you see, it's okay to compliment a girl as long as it's unique, as long as you do it in a very creative way, as long as it's not sexual, as long as it does not present you as a simp. What is an example of a unique compliment? You compliment her style, her vibe, her energy. Let's say it's the way she actually paired her earrings with her shoes. You can tell her, oh, I like the way you actually paired your earrings with your shoes. Like the color coordination, it just shows that you're an artistic person. Do you make music? That is very creative. That is very creative, and it will definitely spark up a conversation. It will definitely put a smile in her face, because girls take out time. They spend a lot of time dressing up. So if you tell her, oh, I like that sweater. What is the reason behind that outfit today? Is there anything specific to why you picked out that outfit today? When you ask questions like this, it just shows that you are observative, and it shows that you're someone who knows how to start a conversation, have a conversation, and hold a conversation. And now you've already started a conversation. Now you can tell her how you saw her and found her attractive, and now you want her number. So this unique compliment definitely belongs to player status, bro. Elite level, because you, first of all, you observed and then you made a statement. It means that you definitely know what you're doing. You've probably been watching me for a long time. So if you do this, and that's it for the video today. I know after this video, now you know what to say to a girl that you find attractive and what you shouldn't say to her. You know what good game is and what terrible, cringy, creepy game is. You never want to be a weak trick. You also don't want to have trash same status game, bro. You want to definitely try to work on your game to become players, to achieve player status, good game, or at least, average guy game, whereby you go out every single day and you put in those reps, and over time you would definitely become good or even become a player. My boys, until next time, if you've received a lot of value from this video today, I want you all to hit that like button and also subscribe to this channel. Until next time, it's your boy Social with the Mecca, and let's go.